This is Boxing Tickets NI. We're here at the warehouse in the Red Cow. We're just after the weigh-ins. Delighted to be joined with the I was going to say the current BA Celtic champion, but you gave it up obviously for Tony and Dave to fight for. But
Okay, let the lads fight for it, thinking I was going to be fighting Dave Ryan. Fight just hasn't came about yet for whatever reason, but it is what it is for now.
you're technically still the Celtic champion though, really, in your head, aren't you?
No one's beat me. We still have me out, so yeah. The fact I've been chasing the fight now as well. The whole agreement was what I thought it was. I vacate the belt. If Tony wins, he was going to go down to lightweight and fight for the Irish title at lightweight, which meant Dave Ryan would only need a win on the road, and then I'd be fighting him for the junior welterweight Irish title. Since, what was that, fucking around May or whenever that fight was, we've been thinking it was going to happen, and it just, for whatever reasons, it just hasn't happened. So I got an opportunity to fight Deco at welterweight, so I took it. Of course, he pulled out. Now Matthew Tyndall's in, but the weight that I will be competing at is 140.
I was speaking to Matthew there, and he was saying obviously he was able to eat his dinner last night. He was able to eat breakfast this morning. It seemed sort of strange in some ways, obviously fighting up a weight. Like the two of you obviously aren't welterweight fighters. How have you found this, Cam? Has it been strange for you that you've 7 pounds extra you don't need to account for?
I tried to put on an extra bit of weight because I knew this was going to happen, and I got a bit of extra weight on. I'm eating like fucking 5,000 calories a day. Same as myself, I had a bit of dinner last night, had a bit of breakfast this morning, cut 2 kilos of water this morning. Like, handy it was really. Like, realistically, yeah, I'm not a welterweight, but at the same time, I do feel like I'm strong enough and big enough to take a few fighters out at this weight. So if the opportunity presented itself, like the Dylan Moran fight down in Waterford, it's a fight I'd jump at. It's a fight that I'd really like to get. Other than that, like, I'd rather go back down and probably fight Dave Ryan for the junior welterweight Irish title at 140. But my options are there. The options are open. So hopefully something happens before the end of the year.
For once, you do have different options. You know, rather than people just not fighting, you have different weight classes now, which as a bonus, you know, if you can campaign a couple of different weight classes, it gives you more opportunities. You've seemed very confident, obviously, yesterday and today. Like, what obviously has given you that confidence? I know you said in the presser yesterday you believe you're going to get a stoppage later on. Was that to sort of sell the fight for sort of maybe people pay-per-view? Do you believe you can stop Matthew?
Oh, definitely, yeah. Like, I'm not saying that trying to be arrogant or trying to disrespect Matthew, but I am very confident going into this fight, and I'm going to speak my mind. I do feel like I'm going to stop Matthew in the later rounds. I'm the more experienced boxer. I hear a lot of people saying he's the more technical boxer, this and that. I don't think so. Like, I've done a lot of sparring with him. I felt like in some of the spars I was the more technical one. In some of the spars I was a bit more of the broader, more of the slugger. Like, I just feel a bit of disrespect has come towards me because of that. Maybe it has, maybe it hasn't. Maybe I'm just making weight right now and a little bit narky, but yeah, I do feel like I'm going to stop him in the later rounds, and tomorrow I'm going to make a statement and show why I'm campaigning at why I'm able to campaign at 147 and why I'm able to campaign at 140, and yeah, just all my years of hard work where it's after getting me to, you know.
People's opinions, they can obviously do one or two things. They can fuel you up, or obviously, I guess when you're making weight, you need to have that negative buzz sort of in your head of people think this, people think that. Like, is that really fueling you up to go, I'm going out here to prove a point tomorrow night?
I'm going to dominate tomorrow, honestly. And just from seeing a lot of things online and just a lot, I don't know, I think it has gotten into my head a little bit at this stage. Maybe I'm a little bit hungry because I'm just making weight or whatever, but yeah, just because of everything that's been said and everything that's happened in the build-up to this fight, opponents changing, everything, and I've still been here. I've been here to fight anyone. Any name that's given me, I've said yeah to, and I'm going to show tomorrow why. Like, this is a lifetime of work going into this, an absolute lifetime of work. Blood, sweat and tears going into this camp. Every other camp is that, for a matter of fact. So yeah, tomorrow I'm going to show just how good I really am.
When we spoke the other week, obviously you were saying you were close to retiring a good few months ago. This is your first sort of step on that journey to go. You proved yourself right by staying on, by lifting an Irish title. That's a reward for sticking to it.
Yeah, well, like, saying I'm going to retire is because I wasn't making any money, and the reason I'm not making any money,
nobody will fight you.
No one will fight me, and then as well, like this is my bread and butter. Like, I don't work a job. Like, I only get paid when I fight. Have a little gym running in leagues like that. Like, that's not making me fucking much. Do you know what I mean? Everything is going into training. I've gone from 2 sessions a day up to 3 sessions a day. training fucking Monday to Saturday, taking Sundays off, like doing that. Like this camp here, this was meant to be an 8-week camp. This is week 16 now. You know what I mean? I haven't fucking stopped. Went on a holiday with me missus. I trained every day on the holiday. I was going over to that gym down in Mijas. I can't even bleed remember the name. I want Senan Kelly over in the gym. Like, it just hasn't stopped. You know what I mean? It's a lifetime of work going into this. I'm going to just show everyone why I feel like I'm so confident and why I'm saying the things I'm saying, and I'm going to show everyone what I'm all about tomorrow, you know.
Do you think a victory tomorrow night is going to give you more respect from some people? It might obviously lead to more sponsorship as well, because people will see that you're an Irish champion now as a professional, and they go, we need to get on the bandwagon. You know why sometimes people nearly seem to see you have to have an accomplishment to then sponsor you. So this could be, you know, can you sort of look at that as a sort of carrot dangling there as well? To go, somebody might go, we actually need to get behind Senan now.
I'm hoping so, yeah. I am hoping so, yeah. It would be nice getting a bit more sponsorship on board, like. But at the same time, it's the reason why I never said anything about the Celtic title win. Like, I felt like the Celtic title was something they're always going to win. It's the lowest of the low in the hierarchy of belts, in my opinion. So I didn't really celebrate that. I didn't have a drink or anything after that. Like, all my mates were like fucking jumping over the mountain. But in my head, I was always going to win that. That was just the first step, the first chapter. This one's going to be the first real belt. This is the first time doing a real 10-rounder, you know? So, in my opinion, this is a real fight. And out of all the opponents that I've had, between the Decos and the fucking Jake Tinklins and anyone else who was named to put forward, I think Matthew is the toughest. I think he's by far the toughest. Sparred with him a lot. He's a fucking good operator. But that's why I want to stop him. I want to show everyone how good I am by stopping him. Like, do you know what I mean? It's no good stopping a journeyman. Stop Matthew. That's a statement. And that's why I want to do it, you know?
Do you firmly believe, like, do you think it's a late stoppage? Do you think it's because of he's had so many fights back to back? I guess it's the 7th fight in 11 months. Do you think it just, you've had that more durability? Like, you made your debut, 2019 in the Devonish? So, like, do you see that durability you've had of a good few years as a professional, that's standing you in good stead coming into championship rounds?
The way I see it is, when I came back from my beat in 2017, I lived over there for a while and I started training around the summer of 2017. I haven't stopped since. It's 2024 now. The most I stopped for is a week just after a fight. Like, I went in, done all the seniors, the elites, turned over, went pro. I have not stopped. Like, it's a lifetime of work going into this. And that's what people don't understand. It's not just an 8-week camp. This is going on since 2017. Like this is a fucking lifetime. So, although Matthew has done a fucking great 10 months as a pro, I've been here years, you know, and I really want to show people what that means tomorrow.
Well, listen, thanks very much for your time. I'll let you go and get refueled. All the very best of luck tomorrow night, and we'll catch up with you afterwards.
Alrighty, thank you, bud. Appreciate it.
Looking forward to watching some sits afterwards.
I'm coming into the last season, kind of going to shite now.
Well, look, thanks very much for your time, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow evening.
Sounds